Good morning, class. Hope you all are fine. So, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is heat and temperature. So, what is a heat? Heat is basically a form of energy. Alright, this we can only sense with our touch. Like when we stand under the sun, we feel hot. When we rub our hands, our palm gets warm. Alright, these are some examples when we feel hot, or we can say when we feel heat in surrounding us. So we can say mechanical energy from rubbing, which produces heat, or fire, which produces heat. Electrical energy can be converted into heat energy. Alright, so these are some examples where energy, that is a heat, is produced. Alright, next, feeling of hotness and coldness is something related to gain or loss of heat. Example, when we hold a glass of hot milk, we feel heat from the glass on our hand, and when we hold a piece of ice, then we feel cold. Why? As our transformation of heat from our hands to the ice. Alright. So this makes the hotness and the coldness of object. This is particularly related to gain or loss of heat. So when we say a object is cold, a object is cold when it has a less heat of energy. Alright. And a object is warm, or we can say it is hot when it has high heat of energy. All right, so let's start with the temperature. What is the temperature? In the above examples, we measure the heat with our hands. Is it possible we touch a boiling water? No, it is not possible that we can touch hot water or boil of water. So temperature. Temperature is the measure of heat. Alright. Or we can say it indicates the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. So to measure this heat, we use an instrument, and this instrument is known as thermometer. Alright, so we have seen our normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. It is in Celsius, or we can say it is 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so let's see how a thermometer looks. This is a structure of thermometer. There it is a long stem which is made up of fine glass. Alright, and this part is known as bulb, which is filled with mercury. And this bulb contains a capillary. Capillary is a long narrow glass tube. Alright, it may be filled with alcohol or with the mercury. So here degree is a unit of measured temperature, and we can denote degree by this symbol. This symbol is particularly known as degree. Alright, and the marking, as you can see in this picture, there is some markings. So these markings from 0 to 100 on the stem on the thermometer are equidistant. Alright, these markings are at equal distances, and these are known as graduation. So we can say there are 100 equal divisions, and these division is known as degree. So if we're talking about the ice start melts at 0 degree temperature. So this point is known as melting point of ice or the freezing point of water. Alright. Similarly, boiling point of water. What is boiling point of water? When water start boils. This particular point is known as boiling point of water. Okay. So water starts boil at 100 degree temperature, and this temperature is known as boiling point of water. So the two most common used scale on thermometers are degree Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. Alright, and another scale, that is the Kelvin scale, which we are going to study in higher classes. So you have to perform an activity. In this activity, uh, your aim is to show that cold and cold are the relative terms. So in this, you required three balls: hot water, tap water, and ice cold water. So what you have to do, you have to take three bowls and mark them as A, B, C. In A bowl, you have to pour hot water, and in B, tap water, and in C, ice cold water. Then dip your right hand in A bowl. Alright. And in C, you have to dip your left hand. Then after a minute, you remove your both hand and dip it into the bowl B, which contains tap water. Then what do you observe? Is there any change in your hands? Do you feel something different? Yes, the hand which you put in hot water or in bowl A, you feel cool. On the hand which is in cold water and then you put it in B, you feel hot. So we can say the hot and the cold are the relative terms. Alright. So you have to perform this activity at your home. And you have to do these questions. What is heat? Which of the two has more heat energy? What makes you feel cold when ice melts on your palm? What makes you feel hot when you hold a glass of hot tea in your hand? What determines that an object is hot or cold? In activity, when you place both your hands in tap water, you feel cold on one hand and the hot on another hand, though both hands are in same water. Why is it so? Question number 7. What do you understand by the term temperature? Alright, thank you.